You! What are you doing? What's...
Shattered mics, I've had a tragic life. Blood splattered nights, cattle like live on a satellite. Blind, injected with venom from water moccasins. The child who floated in the airlock without oxygen. For 17 years, all I learned was profanity. Graduated from the Academy of Insanity. Holocaust, loudmouth who roams wise. I'm hideous, glance to gouge out your own eyes. West Coast vet, grotesque who flows wet. Bury you in some remote region with a broke neck. Wu-Tang, 7 death blows, explore the globe. Stand in shallow water and slaughter those who oppose. The passionate destroyer who stings like antiseptic. Barbaric, esoteric, half sorcerer, half skeptic. Anorexic, war machine, depressed. Drunken mess, learn from the best. Snatching your fossil from your flesh. Bloodshot, Dr. Kilgrave, subterranean. Skeleton reinforced with stone and titanium. Gyros hung, blood and oil flow is one. Mental powers override iron fists and blade tongues. The Bronze Dawn with bomb songs hit Hong Kong. Holocaust, a scientific experiment gone wrong. Yo. From the hells of the Pacific, I bring fury and anger, stabbing devils in the chest with a rusty pirate ship anchor. Blood and sand, we command and conquer wasted land, then expand the regions undiscovered by modern man. Body counts increase by thousands by the hour. The sniper gone berserk, blasting shots from the water tower, absorbing energy from the sun. MCs run, my brain bursts like the blows chunks out of your lungs. Blood on the pavement, crews gaze in amazement. I was doing that to niggas who test me on the slave ship. We sell tapes and stage jailbreaks for past cellmates. Murder you at Hell's Gate, daring bitches to yell rape. And Paleface gets hollow points, I swallow joints with romantic charisma that'll make your mama moist. My voice, a salvo of bullets rip through your squadron. Circulate the planet, swoop back, you better dodge them or get opened up like a margin. Brutal sergeant, crisis should have warned you, I've never missed a target. The living weapon, war machine, barbaric king. Relentless, remorseless, guiltless, and unclean. Also the source is supreme of my team. Black Knight Brigade, pills caps like tangerines. Holocaust, the hypnotic, psychotic, subatomic, psychopathic, hyperactive, unattractive, alcoholic. This is doomsday for MCs with hollow skills who talk about clothing articles and dollar bills and fake ass rides that they don't even drive. Hip hop's war and only strong MCs will survive. This is doomsday for MCs with hollow skills who talk about clothing articles and dollar bills and fake ass rides that they don't even drive. Hip hop's war and only strong MCs will survive. Half-dead platoon leader, awoken by enemy heaters. Juggernaut on the block, blast shots at all retreaters. Wide teacher to the utmost, unified. Buckos conquered galaxies, leaving a band of ruthless cutthroats. Brains explode, bloody splatters on the road. My thoughts unfold and strip away the nutrients of your soul. Heart's cold, blast shots to your nose hole. I'm hostile, the slugs ricochet through your nostrils, strike your tonsils. Black kid creep between walls like an arachnid. Smash hits that open you like bullets with glass tips. Kill grave, the Black Sea serpent who swallows ships. My fists become blocks and my knuckles hollow tips. Part the dirt and raise dead soldiers with a curse. Bury thieves with no headstones so they get back to the earth. Still shining, I'm the sun. Wars increased by the tons. Hands metamorph into axes. Fuck guns, chop out your lungs. You falling down an endless tunnel of doom reality. Graphically, my killer bee family stings the galaxy. Insanity, titanium stomach devouring Guinness. My flesh is solid stone despite my outer appearance. Still disease, kill viruses, planets and racial creatures. Made them see sprout tumors so bad, lost facial features. Wasted peoples left out in the rain. Fountains of pain, 80 shots to the mouth and the brain. Shouting my name, Holocaust. Black man whose veins littered with thorns. Back smack you so hard all your seeds will be born deformed. Swarm, dorm, sting birds, fling verbs like mean curves. Strike three, mics flee, I infect them with green germs. Ringworm, cause I'm filthy and guilty, dastardly mastery. My felony melody has to be a bastard's masterpiece. Stop grafting me, chump ass niggas eyeing me, tempt me. I'll break it down simply, I'm horrifyingly empty. Spitting dark on the tip of a glacier used for my hideout. Rock crusher, German suplex, watch spine slide out. The side route, forearm bash with 20 jabs on the ab. Or your lab gets stabbed and bloody bad. While I'm sipping herbal teas, verbal bees plant fertile seeds. Bitches leave with broke back, swollen palms and purple knees. Circle thieves like vultures in deserts, rest on a cactus. Got Oscar nominee MC stuck to my hatchet. Drastic indescribable pain, I injure bars. While Bobby throwing razor CDs like ninja stars.
In the presence of my enemy, prince of the kings of earth, first begotten of the dead, no repentance, I'll bring a curse. Sing the worst song of murder, observer, new age messiah. Sip juice from a papaya, stir lyrics like jambalaya. Guzzle Naya, fresh water from mountains, replenish fluid. Cyber gas, split your back so our rivers can run through it. Moving stupid MCs, unfinished synopsis. Attack your metropolis, riding triceratopses. Obnoxious, volcanic monster, mount up and slither. I'll smack you like a bear swats a salmon out of a river. Shiver from the touch of frost, slip deeply into a coma. Then I crack your partner's head with a bottle of a Corona. Hold a pool stick steady while at billiard you fold. I'm intimately familiar with cold, silver and gold. Stove shows something lethal, irks like Resident Evil. Knock your 20/20 vision is zero, -0. While these people of the mist bear children of twilight. Rhymes move faster than Flash ran a time flight. My mind spike like sea urchin. Serpents now get impaled, crossing nail. Cause the greatest revenge was my betrayal. Legendary vocalist, craft of lyric writing. Absolute brilliance, flexible walking thunder. The dirty age plunder was destined to take you under. 7 is the number, choking you into slumber. Sleep for 1,000, every poisonous reptile. Gatling gun arms, spray walls and blow your chest down. Inject sound into your spinal column, emergency. And rewire your faulty brain circuitry as a courtesy.
Niggas plus fillers and drug dealers, poverty made killers who blaze niggas and drank liquor in the struggle. Since it's hustle to juggle, niggas to bust you to impress you. They don't slap out to wrestle, pulling pistols and kill a cow. When niggas is foul, when killers proud, we do your bangin' nasty dog in the Mac and Mafia style. Living hood for miles, bitches is wild. Snitches exiled from the blocks with teenagers, whole blocks putting it down. Them niggas is live, wildin' like one Indian tribes. Known to ride, let them fly, cause homicide when they collide. Piece the niggas from the Rocco line, on the grind for nines and crunch time. Fuck one time, we bustin' lifelines, no remorse. On the north cross, never can touch mine. Move as one mind, the same one to make the sun shine. Make the sun shine, the station. Yo, and yo, I strike fast, storm a bloodbath off a dust bag, the street path, what I live since a young kid. Yo, let me find out the tripping on the squad, frontin' on the guard. House niggas, bitch made march with no heart, but I guard you. Quick to pop shit, they never bust it, just a sidekick. Busters from a whole ass flick. Oh yeah, I seen your whole ass when you roll past, tryna front like you didn't see me fiddle your dash, but that's in the past. Still ain't forgot when y'all blast, but I'ma keep it moving. Fuck that, we gotta get a fair one. I smash fleets, my niggas live the street life. Stay out past the street lights, pack heats and smash lights.
Yes, boys, urban street wars, stuck in the ghettos where my souls get washed away. The seashells up on the seashore. So before you step to your door, you best look both ways, cause gunplay can eat your physical faster than sun rays.
You now into the parallel realm, can't let your gun rest. You might catch 2 or 3 slugs before the sun sets. When none slept, rudely awakened by rounds of shots. Here there's death around the corner and hell just down the block. In the form of a small white rock, we fight cops, empty Glocks non-stop. From Compton, LA to Watts, niggas drop in these tragic gun battles, live short lives. Black nights on a deadly horse ride, straight out the north side of Long Beach. Ain't shit sweet, we keep strapped, scared to go home. The roads are so big, they eat rats. Streets packed.
These ghetto streets is packed. Gotta keep your gang, yo. Up in LA, where it's Killah be killed. Urban street killing fields of weak niggas get caught and squill for deals. Babies be packing steel, acting like they real as fuck. Set you up, then wet you up for minor bucks. That's why when I'm rolling, I keep my heater tucked. It's real here. Bitch niggas get smacked for showing fear here. The Wild West, renowned for busting straps, making no blocks clear. Gunplay is what my niggas do from Avenue to New Day. I turn around, it seems like, yo, I done lost a few homies to this gang shit. And I don't even know why all of my niggas get trapped up in the same shit. Are we really the lost angels from Los Angeles, the land of the rough, tough, low down and scandalous? Or are we peaceful people that just live up in these medieval times? When to survive, we gotta grind and keep nine. This shit is fucked up. Where I come from, these rough and gritty streets of Compton got me on the verge of murder. We hold heat for these urban street wars, stuck in the ghettos where most souls get washed away. Then seashells up on the seashore. So before you step to your door, you best look both ways, cause gunplay can eat your physical faster than sun rays. Hold heat for these urban street wars, stuck in the ghettos where most souls get washed away. Then seashells up on the sun rays. So before you step to your door, you best look both ways, cause gunplay can eat your physical faster than sun rays. Real concrete streets faster than sun rays. Gunplay smacked up for sure faster than sun rays. Yeah, real, nigga. Knuckle up, guard your grip, type shit. Doc Doom, Holocaust, the rugged monk, crisis, the sharpshooter, black knight, deadly 4 horsemen, the fantastic 4 at your door. Watching out, you know what I mean? Gunplay, bucking like wild boars up in these ghetto streets. Ghetto fleets keep heat by the dozens. Yeah, niggas dying. Gunplay. Killah B niggas, you know what I mean? Check it, hey yo, we flip flows like niggas flip scripts with hollow tips plus extra clips on your blocks ready to store shit. It's like a death wish for you to step to this. Mike analyst, this mental shit with tunes of doom. Like mad analyst, the best in this whole rap game. No need to search for more. The Black Knights and turn any section into a murder show. So welcome to the medieval chamber, dungeon of lunatic MCs. Where they passes, let's standing up in the pool of piss. Ludicrous, beef for Black Knights is simply foolishness. We ruling shit. Killah B clan, that's who I'm moving with. Off the top, now y'all niggas know who got the spotlight. Black 9, deadly 4 horsemen riding through Camelot on horseback. With our guns out, blazing the hot trails on Clydesdales, busting our shells and throwing cocktails. Our minds dwell deep in the sewer. We make maneuvers like hungry cougars through these LA streets, clutching our Rugers.
Ironclad samurais march under these dark skies, roaming through this endless graveyard with sharp knives. Think twice and get your fucking neck sliced and cut wide, trying to touch mine. Black Knight shine in crunch time.
It's a suicide mission, step in the Tomax. Get your skull cracked and get your dough snatched. When niggas never hold back, we hold gas. Urban combat, dealing with gunplay Monday through Sunday. And Killah Cal, it's only one way. That's do or die, cock the 4-5 and let them fly. Fuck a best. In the West, we don't aim for the chest. I roll with builders stuck, niggas drug dealers and blood spillers. Poverty made killers who drink liquor. Place niggas in the struggle. Since it's hustles to juggle, niggas will bust you. To impress you, they don't slap out the wrestle. We pulling pistols and Killah Cal. When niggas is foul and killers proud, we do your banging nasty dog and the Mac and Mafia style. They blood for mouths, bitches is wild, snitches exile. From the blocks with teenage teenagers hold blocks, putting it down. Young niggas is live, wildin' like one Indian tribes. Known to ride, let them fly, cause homicide when they collide. Piece of niggas from the rock, Obama line. On the ground with nines and crunch time. Fuck one time, we bustin' lunch lines. There's no remorse. On the Norfolk course, never can touch mine. Move as one, same one mind that makes the sun shine.
Hazardous waste leaks out my brainstem, light up a dark room. Then mark goons with large wounds from knives and sharp spoons. His heart's doomed, which starts soon. The gifted merchant, fuck the apple. I tackled and bit the serpent. You get the curtains. Controversial, critical thinking. Why the sound intensity bedazzles pitiful weekly, sinking deep into a trance-like state, battling illness. Manifest allergic reactions that'll be realness. So feel this, vitamin pack, battle axe, top that ass in this stack type rap. Their battles track till they crack, back smack whack cats for touching mics, ducking spikes in an ancient temple where nothing's bright. Fucking tripe, running man bombs expert with networks, spraying up your sweatshirt, pressure until your flesh bursts. The next verse, crafted for me, will cause a tremor. Burn his scarlet sinners, then blow through a hall of mirrors in the form of a radiant light, piercing the darkness. Wu-Tang blood runs deeper than that of partridge. Family tree G.O.D., so shut the hell up. It's Killah B larva develops, you getting swell up from concrete knuckles and scuffles. I hate groups. Give them lumps the size of footballs, bricks and grapefruits. Make soup out of weak motherfuckers. Taste bitter depth, spitting out the buckshot and cut rocks like drug spots with a sharp sound wave that leaves the mic suspended. You've heard, now you end it. Permanent flight attendant. Ironclad samurais march under these dark skies, roaming through this endless graveyard with sharp knives. Think twice and get your fucking neck sliced and cut wide. Trying to touch mine. Black night shine in crunch time.
Absorbing a hole, cause every night is a black night. Back in style type freestyle thoughts that they write. But I recite homicidal thoughts that I crave. Step up, you'll get slayed by the Black Knight Brigade. We dirty hope, Mortal Kombat, crippled Avengers. The rugged monk, rip the mic, do you remember? The way I shred your thoughts apart within an instant. Took it the distance, lyrically stomp, you left no footprints. Dark staple gun, pierce the eardrum. With an iron fist, my appliances. Be a chrome mic and a 5-mic rhyme star. Fuck your coast in the weak bars, I be a mic wrench. Conquer all that exists, you know me as the rugged monk. Or the top gun, I leave your brains up. From the harsh rhymes, I spit from the tongue, you know the outcome. Flawless victories, use my inner strip as energy. You've been flooded by the killer bees. West Coast killer bees. West Coast.
Ironclad samurais march under these dark skies, roaming through this endless graveyard with sharp knives. Think twice and get your fucking neck sliced and cut wide. Trying to touch mine. Black night shine in crunch time. Black night shine in crunch time. Black night shine in crunch time.
We're arriving. There's a weird bloody air hovering around here, as though hell lies beyond. Heaven must have sent this mist to help us.
Hey! Where'd he go to?
Stinking godforsaken mist.
In the back shooting the pistols, you turn to nuclear tissues. My brain is a computer which launch nuclear missiles. This split you in the halves, bloodbaths, the first and last. When I walk into the room for the draft, I'm cursed and mad. Hurt your staff with a verse from the past, I'm kill grade. Wander cornfields at midnight and drill pain. Still slaves in this drunken parade. Blunts in the rain, realizing I got nothing but chains. Dump in your frame over waterfalls. You spit on your side like Neptune. Gun you down in restrooms. MCs catch flesh wounds on the earlobe. Sit my beard's cold, sometimes appear old. Carrying 7 scrolls, peg-legged and musketeer robes. Your fear shows. Dirty black pirate, the rap tyrant. Scientist, psychiatrist, drinking attack. Client, track violence when I step to the mic. Weapon of light, Holocaust. You regretting your life, step in the fight. With the humble young merchant, 80 minds in one person. They hop in and out time to time, that's why I'm cursing. Who the f*** come punks catch
very skillful attack, but you must realize I can't be cut.
So it seems.
We treacherous in California, I spit ammonia, the brutal offspring of Conan and Red Sonja. We run up on ya, weak sessions holding pistols with blowtorches, Uzis, blunts, and homing missiles. The sick man, gold digging women don't make my dick stand. You versus me, that's like hopscotch on quicksand. The crossbreed mixed with black and concrete, roller streets of Long Beach in a Jeep with bronze heat, wrong fleet to mess with. Jerry Rice couldn't catch this. You get your chest split for talking at F the West. The midnight sun, strike tongue, treacherous and die if you test me. Best to respect me, hefty, one-armed bandit. Stab companions with intricate sentences. Battle crews single-handed with cannons that blow you from here to other planets. From Los Angeles, now the whole world needs bandages. Use a fake fraud, I reign and make smog. MCs best to leave me alone like Nate Dogg, or get they place raw, veins clogged and brains throb. The pain reappears in flashbacks for days long. We hotter than a million suns, leave you hung in a monastery and buried by old nuns. Spitting poison darts to your stomach. Niggas running, spilling gin on. We fuck, why they filling up another glass cup? We act up, get that lump and reopen all past cuts. Holocaust flows like fluid. Thought you knew it. Mental gas split your back so our rivers can run through it. Juggling test tubes, drunken professor. Hit your sector. Razor blade tongue, rips lungs. Disinfection, mental sickness. Your third eye's blind. The lonely stranger from a parallel dimension populated by shape changers. The last of my kind, designed for street crime. My spine is made up of snakes, intertwined and combined with the steel and gold of ancient times. Mankind would decline by thousands when I rhyme. Holocaust, my brain leaks sound, smother your town. Burst an array of lyrics that hold you down. Apocalypse, hold MCs for hostages. Cock Glocks and lick 9 hot shots in they esophagus. Neurologists stab Adam's apples with my scalpel. Enhanced intellect blows holes through. Yo, this is Holocaust. I'm from an undiscovered planet. Yo, from an undiscovered planet. A sign of damage, the savage caveman in the name of Asiatics. Black kids, lace up your shoes tight. We move like cheetahs in the hot grasslands. Watch my platoon strike. I spawned out of a different ocean in human beings. Amphibious, lyricists slither through fluid streams. Ruined dreams, sinister ministers making cream. Split them from their neck to their spleen to hear them scream. Assassin, killer ER with 3 bars. Wandering the hospital halls with bloody claws. I live this war of the worlds whose back gives, not mine. On my crew, cyborgs with black skin. Smack cops, 4 men walk with black Glocks. Dissect your brain, disinfect the whack thoughts. The Highlander, Cobra Commander, slip through scanners. Lone wolf who hunts the hunter with sledgehammers. I came from parts unknown, crushing bones, multiplying to 1,000 clones if caught alone. Lyricist by day, mass murderer by night. MCs about faces, salute when I grab the mic. I've existed for centuries past in folklore. Hunted down dinosaurs and fought in the Civil War. Drastic lunatic, lonely stranger. You're in danger, the man of a million faces without a pager. You can't contact the dark side of the moon, where I'm sipping warm gin and plotting the earth's doom.
It hurts. I make
Seven angels pour out their bowls, I'm hard-nosed. I'll nail the poets back to the door with a jousting pole. I launched from afar, abnormal and bizarre. Esmeralda slid a frosty beer mug across the bar. And I laughed as I drank in a red place to deads. Then left to stand off with a man made out of heads. I dragged my golden sword through the grass to kill the stench. You might have seen me sipping on coffee by park bench. Battle with the manapedes, I went upstairs and busted shots down that broke you like tears. I chained MCs to torpedoes and expelled them. At the Whistle Stop Cafe, punched the mailman. Cooking by the swimming pool, war cloud is forced. Meat hooks sway in the cooler, back and forth. Old toys in the old toy room. Fellow, I'll play you like a cello at the beach under umbrella. Desert mints, hell cops, cells rot and shells pop. As I swing iron wild and drop the bellhop. And shattered all the glass and murdered your dirty ass. Laughed as I dashed and escaped through a car crash.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin, Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
I have a billion eyes, but I live in darkness. I have a million ears. Wu-Tang. Paint the stone steps red. The Black Knight is alive and roaming through the hallways of the LA Museum with his sword, song without end, battle the damn spirits, tropical lullabies, painting sky pictures, fighting in the rain, a brain in a bird cage, shoemaker dance, been rhyming since the 3rd grade, big bells ring, conquer all fears, the serpent licked the woman on the ears, carry spears, tra-la-la, pistol in the bread box, rats in the cuckoo clock, devil's hung, a skeleton loading a gun, in a snowstorm, creatures great and small, all gather, evening in the garden, a song at dusk, here to test your trust, royal flush, whisper to my left, some people want it, over there is a tree with a rope that has your name on it, march through the swamp, a book of picture riddles, tum-ta-tum-tum, catch me if you can, cut an MC into 5, the best delivered, be careful in the road, piranhas infest the river, Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom, an old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom, an old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Snatch your arms out the sockets and stuff them in your back pockets. I grow like a tree in the distance, with persistence, paint is palm red, your suffering will be legendary. Moss grows on my back, deep in February, hot like Caribbean fireworks. I feature nightmare creatures, dead men in the bleachers. The old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. By then I crept out, quiet as mice, all wet with blood, still cold as ice. House on the hillside, skill couldn't match it. Running down the old staircase, holding a hatchet. Shot for his shoulder, blew half of his face off. Renaissance carnival, scoop off the crackpot. MCs attack not, they in the wax spot, brushing their teeth with rocks while I flip it. Oh, it's the gifted, warrior hieroglyphic. Last emperor, I swiped it while you missed it. Call him War Cloud, now carry the skeleton load. Break off your foot and throw it into the sunset. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty War Cloud, the dead, flowers bloom. An old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom. An old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Old Holocaust is dead, flowers for sale. Green bottles, a rifle on the wall. The tailor who spoke to the man with his eyes sewn shut. Wu-Tang is the illest, nigga, what? Beware of the stranger, roll up a flute to move to. Off to the woods, I smile before I shoot you. Flew over cuckoo, I went upstairs. Came to the mic like hungry grizzly bears. Straight out the slum, the fog city news. Dragging MC to his tomb and sing the blues. Old Tommy gun, zipper head and lead foot. Murder MCs from LA to Red Hook. Teeth of a saw, cutting through your ribcage. Deep in the dead of the night, drinking liquor. Came with the lady in the picture, spit a mixture. Ace up my sleeve with Belgium elixir. Rhyme like an evening at the firing range. Through the torn curtain I see the dead city. Bullets in the soup, I leap across roofs. During the course of my intellectual pursuit. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom. An old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom. The old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room. Wu-Tang Clan, warriors on the hillside, mighty war cloud, the dead, flowers bloom. An old woman seized her sweeping broom, and swept all the bullet shells out of the room.
Yeah, Killah big guy, nigga, what, nigga? West Coast, cat smokes, nigga, what? Bring it on, nigga, get gone, nigga, what? I don't give a fuck, give a fuck, nigga, what, nigga, what, nigga, bring it on, nigga. Nigga, what, nigga, bring it. I give a fuck, nigga, bring that shit, nigga.
Monkeys dragging hammers down Indonesian stone steps. Walk in America, medicine man fever. Snorkel in the rat's nest, hitchhiker junkie. Where does the sidewalk end? Knuckles drag. Julian Poe, armadillo duffel bag. Juice bars and fudge sticks, roller coasters and Ferris wheels. 2 large revolvers, rock fights in alleys. Bearing more dough, meet Mr. Constrictus. Roll up a blunt on my passport. Hitting like a grass port. Fabricate a verbal crash course. Last horse that gallops through snowflakes. White feathers with red tips. Died yesterday, obey with the weapon say pointed at your face. Shoot you screaming briefcase man, dear Niagara. Death of a salesman, tiptoe on barbed wire. Dirty maggot sausage, fat minds for peddlers. Newsstand editor, Archibald the lecturer. Mean man Archibald Clay, call him Arky. Holocaust awfully, sipping vanilla coffee. There's a trapdoor tarantula living behind my right eye. Harry is a scrub brush, life is a Holocaust. Architect medic, crystal bullets that flare though. Hanging back to back in the fields with a scarecrow. Later call him elbow, spitting the same lead. The white hummingbird, how roses came red. Driving in the swamp.
Killah be killed. It's me, back in the flesh, packing attack, cracking your back, tap to the chest, tap to the neck. Struggle for breath, wrestle with death, and that's when it's set. The night shine while you faggots reflect. Half step, hold my own crisis, never regret. The school reject with knowledge. Murder traders, all devils get demolished in the county of the Los Angeles. Niggas chant the black knights like the Star Spangled Banner. Ghetto grammar, plant you off the David Banner. Blue and gold banners, mega denim. Niggas act brave when I rest up in them. But that's the criticism, cause they know that it'll get them. But headed, my niggas patiently ready to set it. Line for line, rhyme for rhyme, endorse pathetic. Synthetic, artificial, generic, my thoughts are split you vertically. I know you faggots heard of me.
Heard of me, heard of me, heard of me. It's Killah be killed in these cold streets of Compton and Long Beach. That's why we don't sleep. Hold heat and roll deep, low key. Gang bang with OGs, BGs, YGs, TGs. Who won't be? Who won't be?
It's the hillside strangler, Sandman, the dream keeper. Eliminate your team with the street sweeper. Spit a rap doctrine. String graffiti text, come away, get put to rest. Who wanna see me next to street vet? From the north side, pack a black tech. Let my pants hang, use gang bang dialects. Soak you wet every morning, wake up for the nigga stove. Blue jumpsuit, karate shoes up in River Road.
It's Killah be killed, that's why I sleep with my steel. Cautious, cause niggas out here kill at will. We kill in California with niggas with flames upon us and put them things upon you. Smoke weed and bang corners, bang on you like what set you from. Better have your gun and close reach. Rolling through Compton, LA and Long Beach. You might get your life took. Don't come through here shook. These Cali streets is full of killers and crooks, gangsters and cops, semi-automatics and glocks. Niggas don't scrap no more, them was the days of my pops. Niggas that box, nowadays they twisting on tops and kill a cat. And I don't ever think the shit is gonna stop.
You feeling steady as pack of the mighty bomb jack. Blue and gold, that's hat, a 501's a chrome gat. I love the gang bang, pants ain't ridiculous. Kick it with these hot heads, that's off the hook. I don't fuck with hooks, I'm straight from the streets. Keep it chunky, prepare for warfare. Stepping, you'll get laid there, dead on the spot. Razor sign is fresh off the block. To show you know my hammer's cocked at all times. Still on the grind, trying to get mine. Ask me how I get paid, my purple switch blade. Ask me who I'm rolling when I say the Iron Brigade. Follow along, stop like a counter parade. Anybody in our way, it's for sure to get slayed. Group of solo a group, we only recruit real soldiers. Iron Brigade soldiers, real niggas. Smash buildings, blaze blocks, so fuck feelings. Lace up the chucks, get on the app and start the dealing. Real shit, make my money flip, Compton, Cali.
It's Killah be killed in these cold streets of Compton and Long Beach. That's why we don't sleep, hold heat and roll deep. Low key, gang bang with OGs, BGs, YGs, TGs. Who won't be? It's Killah be killed in these cold streets of Compton and Long Beach. That's why we don't sleep, hold heat and roll deep. Low key, gang bang with OGs, BGs, YGs, TGs. Who won't be? Who won't be? Faggot motherfuckers. The gang nigga on beach. Niggas from Compton. Y'all niggas bitches. Why fuck with us, boy? LA, Black Knights, West Coast, Tillage, gang, nigga, Wu-Tang, nigga, when we bang this here. Linwood, nigga, what up, nigga, Watts, all that, nigga, straight up, nigga, Inglewood, nigga, we y'all niggas from, man. Damn, we y'all niggas, hey, man, y'all Hollywood, y'all niggas trying to be like the G's, nigga, straight gangsters, man, we gangsters, homeboy, nigga, this gang bang rapping belongs to us, homeboy, right.
to the bottom of your chin splits. Abominable misfit, your abdominal rib shift into antlers. The rib gaping holes through inner organs. Used to be the thinner orphan, now swindle a sinner's fortune. More important, morph into a gargantuan. Thrust the world out, my stomach burst open and scaly tentacles swirl out. Then paralyzed, belligerent, ignorant, unbalanced. Lyrically and mentally challenged with none talent. One valiant mounted soldier. Scriptural living rock, inspiration for a culture whose rituals giving shots. Next pop, while his chambers of Glocks, then next bite it. My pen squirts octopus ink, index guided. Never hide it, bloody butt-shot fingers. My hustle drags from Cali to New York with 4 heads in a duffel bag. Knuckles crash through black iron wood, heavenly sharpness. While evil is evolving somewhere within the darkness. Not circulating with heads hollow adjacent. Grandstanding ovation for lyric improvisation.
No match for you. Why don't you join me then? Your skills would be of great.
What if I told you I have a mermaid in my basement inside a tank, the glory Stone Street, a gun inside a skeleton hand crank, fire a firearm, the look inside the eye of a saint, freak the barrenness, you wonder why I came to this place. What if I told you I have a mermaid in my basement inside a tank, the glory Stone Street, a gun inside a skeleton hand crank, fire a firearm, the look inside the eye of a saint, freak the barrenness, you wonder why I came to this place. Newspaper editor hires the devil to save his falling business, but he loses in the end. When the devil disappears with all his ends, kid, he's gone, but not for good, he's gone for bad. The microphone's trash. I captured and destroyed Babylon like the king of Assyria fag. They try to find me on Ghost Hunters. In the streets you get stomped. A time ago, a little boy encountered the escaping convict in a swamp. You're the wicked prince who gargoyles carried off from the castle courtyard. And insurance to the kid, try to get good marks on your report card. Natural stone creations, I focus on art. I chin Windstar the Minotaur, Lark Holmes leave you, and with the stone blow an evil giant apart. Hark, I lurk after dark, when you should be asleep after dinner and tarts. I'm the last enchanted hero, good to people, but to evil, black is his heart. A warlike people like the Elamites, who in historical times were known as a people who rivaled and threatened Babylonia. I'm on a dirt bike in your rearview mirror, swinging a chain, oh pandemonium. Big West Coast, heavy smoke, a well-dressed skeleton slowly cuts your throat. Gun grave graveyard, I brush my teeth with coke. Everything I speak is dope, but flow holds the war ghost. Big West Coast, heavy smoke, a well-dressed skeleton slowly cuts your throat. Gun grave graveyard, I brush my teeth with coke. Everything I speak is dope, but flow holds the war ghost. I'm from a dark gothic world where they built no prison houses. I'm the fiercest, most wanted. I cut with precision, a long sword. Many types of blood from your chest giving fountain. You should not have come here, and you go no further. I throw a king in the ocean and commit murder in front of an observer. The alliance is taking the stables, rumble armory, a ship's cables. There are wooden plates nailed down to the table. Know that my heart is black as sable. In warfare you must take the moving hill. You are contesting the hill, and I will eat until every planet is devoured and I am filled. Struck by no mercy, you lost the red armor base. Where in the woods are devil saw and other enchanted dinosaur race. You need healer and tank. Last night I killed 2 local spies by the riverbank. Sleepy old man, I move like a RoboCop Conan. You found I have not come here to hold hands. The dastardly cold man, the tallest ram from the Brawlers clan. Big skeletons slowly cut your throat. Gun grave graveyard, I brush my teeth with coke. Everything I speak is dope, but flow holds the war ghost. Big West Coast, heavy smoke. A well-dressed skeleton slowly cut your throat. Gun grave graveyard, I brush my teeth with coke. Everything I speak is dope, but flow holds the war ghost.
This is the letter Q.
The Holocaust, the Holocaust, the Holocaust. The Holocaust. A bat lives by hearing the mother eats the moths and gnats she catches in full flight. I pull a knife or a gun, you're watching a bullfight. Then I strike in hood at night, printed on the moon at good heights. My gun is a revolver type, there is no other man as hype. As the Holocaust, despite hound, an Italian maids woman dropped her pail to the ground when she saw a bloody mess, as she heard a sharp sound. A weight found, then I escaped the town. Cyclone MC, many bones were thrown from me. A lot to eat, you rot to sleep. From the great caves I stalked to Greece, piece by piece. Guard soldier alone, shown the feast. Going to sleep, heads thrown to street. Night by themselves, some men retreat. Lovely distortion, bloody misfortune, calmly swept off their feet. A phenomenon to natural science, seek alone discreet. Known unweak and grown physique. A phantom of a person, living or dead, in a place where his body is known to be. From Los Angeles to Manhattan and back again. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me. The nice old innkeeper and his inn were most. You tried to return and found both of which were ghosts. Headless heathens and heroic heroes. On his shoulder a crow, the undertaker is skillful. The maker of widows, forsaker of the hills, behold nature's criminal, creator of riddles, the breaker of windows, gonna wake her armadillo. Your rhyme is less than zero, I bust your fucking head with a bat at the table like Robert De Niro. My program is full of firewalls, the rap population plummet. American flag, a gun love it, a bird is warm-blooded. And caring for this gift from heaven, the dark overlord watch. I wield fire sitting on a pillar throne, the fucking warlock. Edgar Allan Poe died in Baltimore, was found lying outside a voting place, probably on October 3rd. My gun shot through your shoulder hurt, the progress seems very slow. Your accomplishments may not show, journey into an untouched world of darkness, bro. I paralyze my prey and take them to an underground shaft. He who laughs best laughs last. The smoke rises from me hours after a triple atomic blast. From Los Angeles to Manhattan and back again. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me. What can the matter be? What can the matter be? I came from the Wu-Tang Academy, ain't no man mad at me.
I was passing by and heard a voice chanting the Sutra.
I was praying for all the villagers who have died. Don't you know there is a plague in this village? Ah, poor soul. Now you can no longer leave this village alive. Now come to the land of Buddha with me.
The remains of a burned down church, my rhyme is believed to bear a curse. A scientist committed suicide from his own research. A law-abiding populace of criminal activity. Record bone breaker, artillery misery. A cause of death from a science skull from a centipede. And the hottest point in Death Valley where you collapse from humidity. The assembly of plate tectonics and the time of atomic explosion energy. Where you see the face war of 1,000 Indian chiefs. Once again the superior ability to cease. A drink for infinity and peace. The Holocaust army elevates Caesar, crushes Caligula and changes the world. The thinker sculpture, dark the mythical creature appears in many cultures. Crystal creates likeness of the sun quite like a pearl. Trying to save plane crash survivors. Bloody future weapons found in a elaborate espionage network of DC divers. All exposures 11. My rhymes emphasize robustness and simplicity. 9 atomic bombs, my rhyme is done. Carry nearly 21 tons. A plane disappears 4 minutes before it's supposed to land. Who's better manages to get access to gamma radiation equipment? But an earthquake interrupts him and the whole winds up in the middle of war. Shock shell, bell rocks with force and airship jumps uncontrollably at the North Pole. 88 bombs. I'm Shockwave, Rawwave, or Cybertron. Alright. Warrior leads his troops across the river to attack the enemy on Christmas night. High explosives education hit the ice, causing an avalanche that falls and crash. With the quality of math, a minute to pray, a second to die before a blast. An instrument of MC's landmass destruction, instructing the cowards. Disappear from the radar screen for hours, my mind is atomic power. A young man hunts his parents' killer. The scene came down in an inferno. A woman sees her double at night in a bus terminal. The incredible world of the Holocaust, snacking at his neck like an anaconda. I cause war like Geronimo Cochise. Victorial Mangos, Colorados. The sleepy town goes to apocalyptic playground. A Batman's grave found. Faster than a bullet, faster than a Greyhound. Firearm weapon, bullet etches. A very important Christmas present. Some family steal a spaceship to escape atomic war in the present. There are remnants of the ancient North American city. Lost in the Arctic, encountered an idiot device that interferes with time.
Son of a bitch is just sitting there drinking coffee. He's even got his back to the door.
Well, I reckon all of us don't need that marshal.
You through?
Two big Sterling revolvers. Midnight in the Garden of Good. This being of age-old grace, architect Holocaust, mossback, antediluvian, that of late, embedded and preserved, expired, current, departed, lyrics crash across your head, now unzipping your face. Former antique, kissing crocodiles, flight bound, tear open your flesh like presents in thinner nightgowns. Touch slow down, you'll never catch Mr. Appleby. In some flaming town, you bury yourself the greediest. Death before riches, kingdom of good barbarians, circumstances of development leading up to the previous. Where the day takes you, place within the sun, crush all the village cowards, devour till sin is done. One bag of bones, children gather, Easter egg hunt. Afterwards, fruit bonbons and safari punch. Granite hollow planet, period of adjustment. Back to the hanging gardens and lavish buffet lunch. Plantation memories, stone monolith choice bound. Hoist down the use of human beings of voice sounds. In the prairie fields, the poppies blow. All the crosses, row and row. They are the dead, short days ago. They lived, felt, gone, saw sunset glow. The torch be yours, to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die. Loved and were loved, and now they lie, cause they didn't live life from the ground to the sky. Silverettes and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybug, candy cane, butterflies. Silverettes and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. Silverettes and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. Inline skates in a pillowcase swinging at your face. A sound or a combination of sounds or its representation. In writing or printing the text of a vocal theme. Salamander slithers into a stream with glitters fiend. Communique, cinema fantastique, the true castle. We build a new chapel, still bobbing for blue apples. Tackled and shackled, recycling wordage in best font. Eat off Titanic artifacts on a waterfront restaurant. World War III entrees, picketing crept with me. Aqua taxi verbalism tours, ticketed separately. Ice-laden waters, all thrilled to the heroics. Hairpin twists and turns, bottles exploded. Tomorrowland newsflash, Baskin Robbins and Haagen-Dazs. Lens crafter articles, cleansing open your noggin flaws. Views of marine life, mystifyingly true. Harvest scores of curiosities, just arriving see-through. Blue first class, ideal, baby pandas, koalas, gold-rich pina coladas. And experience my katana, those Mistopheles, Beelzebub, Luciferian lifestyle. Black mamba, king snake, desert gecko, the cowardly. Waffle shoe, clubfoot, polyslavic but penny. Dirty six-legged pigs from New Guinea. Arrogant mini, for the jealous always tell us that the enemy envies hatred. And the deceitful lust greed is shed off infinity facelifts. Takes one to know, land mammals return to sea. And the water turns to blood, chew cotton candy with glee. Silver ants and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterfly. Silver ants and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. Hang 'em high, dripping, overlooking the rolling vineyard. Sunset stroll, handpick the green raisins. Rocky Mountain strawberries, leisure shoot for the taste buds. My speech wrenches flesh from the fossils, obscene occasion. Seen patient, wasting timeless now. Slim-fitted crewmen, the insects and the creatures tell riddles of dim-witted humans. One-man aircraft carrier personnel. No drinking during the sermon, extinguish the serpent's hell. What mockery have thee traded for thy precious soul? The voice, be it star fruit or dragon fruit, reevaluate choice. Merry-go-rounds, monkey bars, neck climbs and curvy slides, balance beams and hideaways. All examine my sturdy rhyme, interactive play areas. Reservations required, free wheelchairs, strollers and lockers for aiming higher. Plus elite catering, remarkable tasty menu, and every dollar that you spend enables it to continue. Never will concede, just work hard, determined either or, suburban or urban, Italian, German, Spanish, French, African, Oriental and Russian. Samoan, Irish bagpipes wrestle with the percussion. Party hats, balloons and crazy string confetti. Open field exhibit caravans, lyrical Serengeti. Overnight camping trip, photos will disappear. Heavy paragraphs, clear and truthfully engineered. Silver ants and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. Silver ants and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. Silver ants and golden beetles crawling throughout my paragraphs. Father architect to peel a lemon and share a drag. Snow Creek lime, draw lyrics that float and colorize. Butterscotch, ladybugs, candy cane, butterflies. If a man was to
My man saw a strange group of men running away from Shimoda village last night.
Let it go.
As you wish, sir. I just thought I'd bring it to your attention.
Watch the spider crawl across my open eyes when I'm sleeping. Filthy deacon, leaking sewage and murky fluid when thinking. No duplicating cat shots to the eye. Open expose you. Immortal. Battalions with pirate ships and the ghost crew approach you. Fucking with us, ducking the cuffs. Flat foot, catch hooks and stumble, clutching they guts. Ask what, where, why, and how. Who's on the prowl? Meet the Wu-Tang zombie. Sipping brew on the now. While opposites attract, attach for attack. Blast, whack, caddy, shack, rap backs with black cats. No slack, running out in the back. The greatest track. Writing rhymes to my pencil splinters and paper cracks. Latest facts, Wu-Tang, Killah beat, engulf the globe. Pictures looking by a Russian space probe. We chase gold, escape holes. Now we're fitting reality, mind shaping. To update the future, you're facing your spine's breaking. Earthquaking, breathtaking, amazing. Stabbing Satan, brain invasion by my gaseous thoughts. Expanding nations, still waiting. On chariots, UFOs, and prophets can't stop it. Couldn't master the logic. You unconscious. Echoes in my mind, we shine and spark rallies. I'm gritty like crippled stray dogs in dark alleys. And twisted web, matted and tangled like their hairs. Rap Care Bears, you best to beware. Igniting flares, groups of warlords in the fourth door, looking for more hordes. Recently deceased for living within your floorboard.
On second thought, take the Koga Ninja to Shimoda village and find out what really happened.
One group will go here, along the Shirakawa River from the north. The other will go over Taro Pass from the west. You'll reach Shimoda village in about an hour. Understand?
Ikosa says the suspect's numbered only 8, which seems hardly a match for us.
I'm holding 9s, break your brain up and roll it in a blunt to blow your mind. Dumb and blind, can't see Armageddon, we blaze roaches, rob stagecoaches, blast and throw explosives, the dopest. Drunken gunslinger, moonshine, roam the ghost town and gun down foes at noontime. Holocaust, calling shots, get drunk, get brought a lot. Fly plots, let off 5 shots to Cyclops in your face like eye drops. After you hit the weed, we dump LCs and smoke until our noses bleed. In the wastelands, these streets of rage is why we blaze. West Coast Guard, hearts cold like ice age. I'm ancient, original man, mental patient, armed with a jagged stone axe. Retaliation is futile. We strap with shanks in hands.
What are you doing here?
Hazardous waste leaks out my brainstem. Light up a dark room, then mark goons with large wounds from knives and shark spoons. It's harsh doom, which starts soon. The gifted merchant, fuck the apple. I tackled and bit the serpent. You get the curtains. Controversial, critical thinking. While the sound intensity bedazzles pitiful weaklings, sinking deep into a trance-like state, battling illness. Manifest allergic reactions, that'll be realness. So feel this, vitamin pack, battle axe. Chop that ass in a stack type rap. It rattles tracks till they crack. Back smack whack cats for touching mics. Ducking spikes in an ancient temple where nothing's bright. Fucking tripe, running man bombs expert with networks, spraying up your sweatshirt pressure into your yo. My dusty antique poetry be breaking backbones. We crack domes and pack chrome. Home is where the gas blown. The black zone, Death Valley, Cali, we start static. Verbal dark and manic dark acid mills through your week. Yo, Holocaust, now known as War Cloud. Yo. The light in the distance, spider crawling on marbles, lay in an empty pool with a pistol. Wu-Tang official, whistle like a missile. White House with black walls, come correct. Music in the rock, kiss you in the darkness. Whisper to the daylight, circus at the gravesite. Fee-fo-fum, where is Francesca? A shovel fell over, and this is smoking Yeska. Bloody fiesta, man without a name though. One zombie went out over to touch the rainbow. Gun in my coat, the bar just closed. A white owl biting a rose, sat froze, winding back roads, swerve in a garbage truck. Of all things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Big West Coast, heavy smoke, a well-dressed skeleton slowly cut your throat. MCs find themselves falling down, lost in the sound, drink until you drown. The funny old man and his wife stay on the mountain. We guzzle wine, la 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 la. Flyest shit ever. Yo. A hand in the darkness, bats fly in the rain. We play where the dead men hang, a spiked brain. Coffee on the table, skeletons in the walls. Wander down the cobweb halls until you fall. Deep in the coffin, look at the wooden grapes. My pistol changes shapes, bullet holes in your drapes. Soap in the dirt, plates in the lake. The clown with the tearaway face is selling cake. Roaches in a shoebox, mice in the guitar. Just through the woods and over, it isn't far. Drink up the bar, pour bullets into a shotgun. shot glass. Stomped through the attic, blood smeared on the window. A purple rose from Cairo. A match fell down the tunnel in slow motion. Walk at the bottom of the ocean with a notion. A man selling pictures, lonely on the road. Mean man skeleton load from the code. When he walks through the crowd, their heads explode. Stand in the doorway, came from California. Head dress, short a few feathers, face the music. Cylinder expelled from a firearm. The war cloud drifts through the sky. A closet full of axes. Might kiss a cactus, rob you like taxes. Rats in the bucket, melting like plastic. Microphone theatrics, heavy red boulders. Tightrope walking with owls on my shoulders. Bust off 82 shots, didn't blink. Still straight razors on the rusty sink. Beatles in the blue cheese, stab you with a stop sign. Screws in the gate, that's good, cause I forgot mine. West Coast smog, wise, no regrets today. How many lives have you with you?
Well, what a bunch of strange creatures they are.
So tell me, who are these devils at Kimon?
They are a group of ninja who work for the so-called Shogun of the Dark. He plans to rebuild the house of Toyotomi, the ex-rulers of Japan. He may yet see this ambition realized. He is the greatest threat to the Tokugawa shogunate government. His power is supported by the devils of Kimon.
What are they up to in this fight for Mochizuki?
That's what I came here to find out. Why don't you work for me for 100 pieces of gold?
First time I see you, I break over his arm with a baseball bat. Yo, dog, you know I don't like you. Don't let me see you when I come around. Don't let me see you, because you don't get it on like that. You know what I'm saying? Next time I'll break your legs in the back. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, straight up and down, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you, you know we have problems, so it's gonna be like that forever. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me catch you around. White spider assassinate, psycho diver when blasted. Listen, use that sheets before Christmas, murder missions. Sad propeller, clever and never acted. Red spitting cobra, I stab you in the eye and rise high. Clip runners, high rise, a firearm at whoever. Spy, died or spied. No, older hero, anti. Buzz like a plant pie. Alcatrazo. A battle fakes, it bite your hand like a rattlesnake. The hardest, Queen Cleopatra died on the 30th of August. Corner markers, I just tapped your jaw kiss. It glows like the river, guns shiver me timbers. Old woman gangland September, the man of splinters. Hype fisters, drinking English Ivy type liquor. Alcatraz, tired of listening to your stupid parents? Wired, expired, barracks. Campfire, there are vampire birds in the Galapagos. Knock West Coast, hip hop's is gross. Hey, I shot, pop to post. Stunned, an angel with the gun. The fucking most, you phony, only pandemonium. I'm a homie with that mask like a goatee though. We all die like Juliet and Romeo. So in fact, just try to act like your niggas don't know me, ho. Wherever South Pole, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever fight it for. You know what I'm saying? Better keep your eyes open. One time you put your eyes open, your fire never close. You know what I'm saying? I just hit you in the body, just in the body, just in the body. You know what I'm saying? Keep my center gravity low. Guard up, you know what I'm saying? All stomp to the stomach. West Coast, West Coast. Knock in both your top and bottom bridge. Shit is real.
Dakuan, someone's followed you.
What?
I've discovered what it is they're after. In 2 hours' time, his entire army will surround the village.
Not so easily, I presume. The Mochizuki clan will possibly pretend ignorance.
Why, old man?
The future of the clan is at stake. This is a fight for power between
Yo, this is Tank, the drugstore cowboy, once known as the Holocaust of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Skill is as marvelous as ever.
No. Anyone who killed Desai must not be underestimated. It's possible he got away. The four of you, check down there.
You're being overly cautious.
Better to err on the side of caution. We have an important mission.
I know. Don't worry.
Indulge me then.
Guess who's back in a baseball cap with a rusty axe, creeping through the pumpkin patch and chop back till something cracks. Half a dozen hacks, take it to fist, get lumped and smacked. Told your guns attack to crash against walls like drunken bats that fly intoxicated by the lush tropical fruits. Grown from the trees, are fertilized with MCs. Green leaves, smoked out killer bees, stinging your brain on a dirt bike. In your rear view, swinging the chain, looking strange like bumps on a train or boxcars. You get shot, scarred, knocked far and dropped hard. Rock bars, we're performing on earth. Spitting in dirt, then I buck MCs to let their ass know they couldn't fuck with me. Constructing these dynamite rhymes exploding twice while you drown in Arctic waters with penguins and floating ice. Slice your throat with your own shoulder blade. Black Knight Brigade, march the gates from the stage with a parade. Straight from the grave, dead slaves with the rope still attached. Shackled and chained, move now and then, my rhymes tackle your brain. Grapple your brain, then shackle with bang, sample your veins. I'm from the outskirts where it rains, shrapnel and flames. The rain, abnormal and lonely, you couldn't hold me. I'm drunk, lean back with a blunt, sipping the boat.
Where are you walking? Where are you walking? Where are you walking? Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers coughing the Holocaust from out of bounds. The switchmen from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now, gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch. Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers coughing the Holocaust from out of bounds. The switchmen from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now, gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch. It is not easy to find answers to those mysteries which are scientific problems. I move with my crime henchmen sovereign. Yoked on the place, son, some elves were turning to goblins. This happened from an estranged disease that is due to a stone called gobulin. A special thought was teal, or a roulette wheel. At night, goblins come out to kill and steal. New ways to stagger your imagination. Some say the highest virtue is quiet patience, while scientists come up with theory after theory, attempting to explain them, and they argue about them amongst themselves blatant. Other mysteries are historical and made of time and place, or outer spacemen. Snakes kill an average of 40,000 people every year, according to the World Health Organization. I work in a dark place with poor ventilation. You sweat bullets and shit bricks. Girls have special tricks and know the black rat carried the fleas that transmitted the bubonic plague disease. The villages were left deserted and fields overgrown with the churches. Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers coughing the Holocaust from out of bounds. The switchmen from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now, gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch. Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers coughing the Holocaust from out of bounds. The switchmen from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now, gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch. Vultures can eat anthrax, the brotherhood of stones. You went to nowhere and forgot. We smoke homes, abandon that which you have loved, and bring guns, stone soup brute, kingdom thing from kingdom. By interlacing room extinction, my spook thesis, an instrument containing loose pieces in mute sequence. Coyote in the Pueblo at night, the dismal type. Who, him? I'd have shot that man if he was Jesus Christ. Cherokee, tomahawks, arachnophobia, sky. Sharpest showers the floor with knives. I empowered Lord of the Flies. Crash the painstaking painting, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The Lord looks at the heart. In the woods, it's sad and lovely. Yo, it's 10,000 years old, 42 feet tall. It eats humans for food and kills for reproduction, y'all. Ash is in the air we breathe, it is in our water supply. It can wipe out entire cities, in fact, whole nations die. It exterminates 8 billion people, and some say it can do it all in just one day. My gun spray, my gun spray. Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers stalking the Holocaust from out of bounds. It's witch men from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now. Gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch. Where are you walking on the motherfucking ground? The night stalkers stalking the Holocaust from out of bounds. It's witch men from close to borders. Just lost in Los Angeles now. Gloriously destructive. You're the last ruckus, you fucking punk bitch.
We'll topple the Tokugawa government and restore the reign of the House of Toyotomi. You wouldn't understand how we ex-Toyotomi retainers have suffered. This time the Tokugawa will suffer those agonies. That is the true dream of all who work for the Shogun of the Dark.
Nonsense.
What? What did you say?
I said it's nonsense.
Watch your tongue! You're a mere ninja!
My dream is different. The gold won't go to the Shogun of the Dark.
What?
The devils of Kimon will take the gold.
Damn you! Yeah!
A train carrying a nuclear bomb crashed into Iran. The sunken city of pirates is once known as the wickedest place on Earth for a time. Survivors struggle to reach warmer regions after a space collision leaves much of Earth an icy wasteland. The robot tank is accidentally released from his rock prison and does stand. The bullet that Adolf Hitler fires into his head brings World War II to a close. With guns, centaur archers are forced from the safety of their home. You are surprised the robot tank is still in the area even after a price is put on his head. Your team is in danger when your ship lodges in a Stargate, blown dead. Tales in the dark side, a man must quit smoking or die. The electromagnetic pulse has wiped out the people's ability to see and hear. This is why a woman is arrested for the murder of a friend. Do you deny? As the crew explores the sky, it accidentally unleashes a dark entity that threatens the city power supply. 250 troops led by Custer were defeated by the Dakota. They are Sioux Indians. An airline flight arrives totally empty. You are trapped in the land of no friendly men. In this century, a new team heads to an unknown galaxy, discovers the lost city, and encounters a new enemy. The First World War begins with a single bullet. Survive a plane crash from the heavens. Device is designed for waking the dead. There is no way to overturn the legend.
I'll use the gold to organize the most powerful army of ninja ever, and we will rule the country with terror and power from the shadows.
It happened while I was away for a moment. She's probably not alive anyway. Now let's get to work. There's not a moment to waste. Don't fall into their trap. No, stop! Damn fool! When you fight the devil, be a devil yourself, or you can't win!
gal, the Holocaust gambles on a brilliant howl, yet dangerously daring stroke to save his army in America. I cause explosion that shatters your thought as MC's war forefathers blown to incoherent dust. Deal with intelligence. The cure to some nightmares are not to be found in a journal of medicine. A planet third from the sun. Truer thought written down is eternal. Christopher Columbus convinced the king of Spain he could find a quicker route to China by going west. In the terminal, the biggest crocodile ever killed was 27 feet, a thing cold-blooded, you guess. I caused atomic explosions through the countryside at a phenomenal recording rate. Apache bands continue to raid the Southwest long after the United States took over the country in 1848. Test after 12,000 years, question becomes fact. A ton of brave, mysterious phone calls on a person from the grave. 221 BC, the Great Wall of China. You are in danger, see the death of a stranger, the hillside strangler, the hypnotist Caligari medallion dangler. Conflicts leading to war include riots. Dark and devastating struggles quickly challenge the tyrants. You find yourself under attack on a zombie-filled Pacific island. The last day, a katana blade. Time enough at last for thinking. Darker spark M16 is creeping, drinking, leaking. The path of world war on the floor. You go 90 years without sleeping.
I'm interested in finding out what it is they're planning.
That's admirable. But don't get yourself in too deep, or you'll surely wind up dead.
Face the sea of darkness, and all therein that may be explored.
Oh, step into my water, send the spider to the fly. Heard is the most haunting water one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splinter first, gun shiver worse. River Church, oh, step into my water, send the spider to the fly. Heard is the most haunting water one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splinter first, gun shiver worse. River Church. Any MC who would try to battle me, he was carried with his crew into captivity. Where in a pit they fought and killed one another. Next to my throne is a guillotine. Buildings, cities, and enemies explode. Keep a lookout for a priest. Know that we are creating an army of enhanced weapons to ship to the east. Remember Genghis Khan died when he was thrown from his horse. We moved to windy chambers of a pyramid with a map and a torch. My stables of deadly robot tanks. At home we be kissing the children. I won't hesitate to crush you in the rumble of your own buildings. My crew has skills, a shocking word to kill a mockingbird. MCs, especially where your lives are concerned. Firm from the beginning to the ending, you burn firm. You will see a bunch of guard machines down the hallway when you turn. A hitman washed up on the shores of the beach. Grim like him, leave you deceased, complete. In this lesson you've learned, you retreat. Oh, step into my water, send this spider to the fly. For it is the most haunting water one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splinter first, gun shiver worse. River Church, oh, step into my water, send this spider to the fly. For it is the most haunting water one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splinter first, gun shiver worse. River Church. I am a man who is angry with the decisions of the king, so I start a crime ring. Then one August we smuggled barrels of gunpowder under the floor of where the king was to give a speech, and blew his ass to smithereens. Keen, smell the dirt like Wolverine. In the hallway, the hovering ghost of a woman sings. I meditate and levitate, choose an area, and meteors blast up the area. 1,000 MCs deaths I bring. I shoot you with something hot, sideways you drop. I continue with contrast. I pick up 600 rounds from blue sky and black depth. I'm fast, fuck tomorrow you get killed, ayo, now an atomic blast. A druid running around in cat form.
Remember that rockets have a locking ability. You die after, but now jump like Die Hard from the platform. Quite like that Bruce Willis scene. I throw a standing line in a full Nelson lock. I cast a spell of holy shock. Take 1,000 in damage, then vanish. Hold B for swapping which guns. A man was struck and killed by a man from Los Angeles. I'm number one. Step into my corner, send this spider to the fly. For it is the most haunting horror one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splitter first. Gun shiver worse, River Church. Oh, step into my corner, send this spider to the fly. For it is the most haunting horror one ever did spy. A guy who always liked to watch the good, the bad, and the ugly. River Church, contact us if you think you're paying your share. I deliver curse, gun shiver worse. River Church, sound splitter first. Gun shiver worse, River Church.
Yo, I scribble when I write, cause thoughts hit me real fast like it's like I remember old verses from a past life. Street poet philosophy through ghetto scriptures. My 16 symbolic the clips that sure to hit ya. Get your mask guard with guns from Madagascar. Territory army unit velocity, subatomically. Collapse your pack like the Han Dynasty. Chamber beat banger danger. Hold it down like an anchor. Fresh advanced breakthrough like an undiscovered planet. The element of surprise, mesmerizing, multi-symbolic, professional specialist. Fitting so sick, they make you wonder where the hell the weapon is. I break niggas in half and then charge them a fee. Depending on my mood, I might do it for free. The sick man, super supreme, juggernaut henchman, looking skulls at the top of the man who come against him.
And science is in a world with a severe shortage of electricity. Illegally creates a man designed to be free with violent tendencies. Hinged on how this dual-wielded M16's percussion. At night a man wandered to nothing. The AK-47 is rushing. In a tree there are owls as a lit-eyed wolf prowls. The vindication of a daring sound. I bury you in some fading prairie town. The rocky down below grounds. 100 and over is a clan. I expand. Snow white grizzly bedrock men of the Badlands. Steel glass, bricks, nails. Mystery gold of the Black Sea Warriors. The ghost of a woman wails. An anonymous author reveals information. Ninjas raid your space station. Stood in those woods. Your crew is given a bloody mutilation. We the ghosts on a Queen Mary. Sleeper hole, tooth berry. Practice, cluster world like Atlas. I cause 80 explosions when I carry. Down by a lake scary. The heartless darkness where a body is buried. Theatric, the wooden floor collapses. A wolf growls, you fall off of the planet. Tragic.
Yeah, I Throw Fire. I Throw Fire was a track me and Warcloud did. Actually one of the latest tracks me and Warcloud did. Produced by White Lotus. It was just spontaneous. We got together, you know, hadn't really gotten together in a long time, and they did that track, and we got a lot of good feedback from it. It's now a classic. I Throw Fire.
Yeah. American Poets, 2099. Killah Priest, that's how we do it. There it goes. American Poets, 2099. The owl tattoo moves. It's about war. Yo, I hold a medieval axe attached. It's a gigantic gothic bat. It has iron fangs that hang. It has expanded solid black wings. When I swing it, it drinks the blood of so-called thugs. Plus it busts slugs when I squeeze the handle. Priest is Hannibal, half lion, call me Manimal. I stand like ancient Egypt, fall on you like ancient Rome. Forget breaking bones, I'm breaking spirits. Call me axe hands, I'm taking domes. Spit 16 at me, I'm liable to spit. Subtractions, division, algebra, it's long mathematics. You ain't spitting, you holding it in, you tasting it, goggling, you swallowing. But me, when it comes to spitting, it's like when I'm brushing my teeth. Nuclear explosion, independence just brushing my sheets. See you out of touch with the streets, you better duck from the heat. Lower your beak when you see the sun. The beast, Killah Priest, say his name one.
Yo, what you carrying, Priest?
Double axes, man. Double axes.
Yo, I lead hip-hop, rapper supremacy, the illest beats. On the spot, in the studio, writing rhymes to Killah Priest. Not a lot of MCs I'm hype on. Fuck you producers that I can't rely on. I take a humongous hammer, smash your NPC. You reach the samples, your memory cards is empty. You couldn't keep up with the industry, remember me to be an OG. You gotta think differently. Before the internet, before the end of cassettes. Capture your thought before the reception intercept. Tear down the stage at the end of our
100%. Put them mics in the Rap Hall of Fame. Wake up show all the way to Yo MTV Raps, Rap Addict. Yeah, I'm still one of the best at it. Heard you ain't been doing well in my absence. This was no accident, the accent. You all talking no action, cold like Asman. Quit asking for favors. Your style packs no flavor, the ice razor. Break spirits, take lyrics to the pinnacle. Hit you from all directions. Ambush, separate, divide, and conquer, build and destroy, fill in the void. You MCs catch atelectasis, try to spit against me. Yeah, that's collapsed lung, homie. You say you got rhymes, but you never show me.
Quitting smoking out greatly reduces the land of the ruthless. Messiah complex down sewers, Fairchild is stupid. Marauder, Eric Clapton, all guns fire, planet of ghosts. When a sudden engine failure forced us to find it closest. Lost damage to the ship was far more severe than we thought. Most members now eat applesauce with the thinking Holocaust. What space vampires, cliffhanger, what sacred danger? Battle of the planets, 11th hangar. What crawling stranger? The universe is soon to burst, the tune of the earth. Well, mostly first, are you okay, daughter of Dracula's curse? 20,000 megahertz. Your weathered immaterial this serious risk. The legend of the dying woods mist. Night of the witch, the boatman and the river of sticks. Sci-fi commercial splash, a sparring ass because paces are not among my virtues.
I'll tackle your mind, then I'll shackle your spine. The force of my rhymes are known to rip through time. My fists don't shine, yo, they spark like a 9. Spitting furious lines, breaking teeth when I grind. How I grapple with time, my thoughts forced to rewind. My pen's like a sword slicing through the front lines. Solid gold words, covered in rust. One nation under doom and Novocaine we trust. Believe when I bust, got it covered like the earth's crust. American poetry, my voice is a must. Preacher like Commando, war, make them all in Brando. An angry windstorm gently blows out your candle. At a loss for words, I never run out of ammo. Get your fist to the face like clouds flash to blammo. An animated character but far from fake. You realize your fate with the last breath you take. Sacred heart cracked, ripped from my sternum. Thoughts in my mind saying please don't hurt them. Got an ace up my sleeve, yo, the gauntlet of pain. Beat your corpse like a cloud and make your blood rain.
Bust the periodic table, my element style is fatal. Hydrogen bomb in your record label. You're too gassed up, sorta like helium. Exceptional quality, my lyrics be premium. Lifting you with lithium, the lightest metal. Metallic, beryllium, chemical, atomic. Boric, boron, you moron, simple-minded. Words written on carbon paper, I designed it. Ammonia, nitrogen, inhale oxygen. 1/5 of the air surrounded by atmosphere. Combined minerals, toxic fluorine. Shine like neon, green like chlorine. Takes the sodium, a salty substance. I'm like anesthetics, I would numb your dumbness. Mad magnesium, adding aluminum and zinc. Now tell me what the fuck you think. Yeah, ingredients, these tracks contain citric acids. Carbonated fluid causes human body gases. Wheat germs, similar to street beat terms. Never mind swine pork combined with worms. Bee pollen, add energy to your system. Remember this, here's some choline for your wisdom. Nutritious facts, protein plus fiber. Food for thought makes my cerebral much lighter. Total facts, anti-monoglyceride. Too much cholesterol clogs up your insides. B12 brings complexion to your skin. Herbs, each word be strong like vitamins. Niacin, I'm bringing iron, so try again. Thiamine, my verbal calories is higher than multi-minerals, natural spices. Serving all ages, I'm the nicest. Yeah.
So I'm taking it back, taking them all back. So I'm taking it back, taking them all back.
Without a whole lot of skulls, it just wouldn't be Skull Island. In the rain, King Kong roars. In the jungle, there's dinosaurs. The distant trees are gradually fading out into the smoke. Look at the shores, built by hand or some ancient civilization. We have wars. In the hallway for sun, punch you, slam you into a wall, thrust you through a window, you fall down 9 floors. A killer of MCs, still at large. I've been wanting to bomb you since 1944. Not gone, merely sleeping, prepared to be blown away in time. You shout, if there's anybody in this house, please give me a sign. They buried their dead outside of the city's walls. We do carry out the state's death sentence here. Pineapple Gallery, a fat guy with a suitcase. There is not enough sunlight for an alligator to live. We walked through the ark and we had entered noiseless. I'm dark, forget it, kid. This is my country and my continent. You get a birth certificate and a television for being a citizen. There is a blue marble butterfly in a cave or a tunnel. When I open the door of this gas chamber, man, click, click. Put that little gun down, place the money on the table and scram.
separate from life, from tantalizing mysteries and salt spray, and grave gypsy eyes, and the sacred poignant pleasure of living.
Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. Genghis Khan means the ruler of all. If you try to brawl, the Undertaker measures your shoulder spans in height while you fall from a tall building. Food was a problem solved by killing what was found on the right side of a large hilling. A hard billing, a snake bite victim might have a certain symptom like vomiting, restless eye, rotting flesh. You can find deadly diseases like cholera and botulism. It pays to be careful, therefore, hitting great mountain degrees. I become the jungles of Vietnam and killed 58,006. It is the beginning of the end. A swarm of 40 billion locusts, brutal force slicing jaws. You die today losing focus. I create a killer flu into the lion's den with you. I try to think hard about every rhyme that I do. Check out my crew. There is a snail that has venom. It is a sea snail that eats fish. You'll find yourself Salem, Massachusetts, trying to find which is which. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. I bombed like December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor, a skeleton revolver, hurl, twirl, sharper, sharp marker, slide my heart's harder, your heart departures, a dummy god face, mummy on case, mountain of the gods, or Calvin was with Hobbes, a patriarch of the monarch dark hawkers, the army of darkness. I start marches, something was late, many billions of miles away in the far reaches of space. I Drax hatch a graffiti bone cave, the fire axe off a place, cement is made of limestone and clay. He'll murder you with a vase today. Dismal rhymes, critical blind, a building worker's trade. Who work with stone, you're all alone. An armed berserker jerk a mace. The powerful magnifying lens of the telescope extends the range of our city. I keep a gun without pity. Quit acting silly. Ayo, a lone wolf who hunts the haunter with something pretty. A money truck in a swamp river. An atomic blast I deliver. Stab you in the arm, you shiver. In the dark mountain, the young squire fights the dark wizard. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. The mercenary Holocaust was once called the god of rhymes. If a Gila monster bit you, you'd vomit a lot of times. Yo, literary nightfall given, I'm bed-bitten, so I escape from prison. Go on a killing spree, then escape back into prison. Asian market rocks the restaurant, a slender iron-tipped spear. A member of government officially responsible for initiating business in parliament here. Popeye, Bruto, sweet pea, and olive oil. Well, below me down, I had to let loose a desert eagle in some fading prairie town. A nightmare from Old English origin is originally denoting a female evil spirit thought to lie upon and suffocate sleepers as they sleep. Attila the Hun's wife killed him on his wedding night. To hold the sword of Mars, you'll be immortally invincible in battle for life. In Paris 1667, one of the first blood transfusions. The body will shut down after 40% of that losing. Drags racing, wind tunnel, I'm crew, son, goodbye. For I am too old to lose and too young to die. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see. Yo, I am found with two white men who used to rob graves. Squanto, the Indian interpreter at Plymouth Rock, was almost sold into a slave. Long for death, death is forbidden. Old man, unto thee, the length of thy longing shall be the strength you shall see.
by any chance the ninja who killed the chief retainers of the Yamashiro clan 5 years ago? He was a master swordsman like you and very strong. The retainers who were killed had fed their greed for years with the gold they secretly dug out of the hidden mine. The ninja must have killed them by order of the Lord, who wanted to report to the government about the mine. Because if the government found the mine first, the Lord would be in danger of losing his fief. But does that ninja have any knowledge that the government had no report of the mine after the retainers were murdered?
Why tell me? First of all, if you are a government spy, why don't you do something about it instead of keeping me awake?
Well, even the government can't make any move without definite evidence. Our spies tried to sneak into the clan many times to find proof, but none returned alive. The Shogun of the Dark stopped them all by using this group from Kimon.
Why in the world would the Shogun of the Dark help the Yamashiro clan?
Easy answer. He wishes to capitalize on the gold mine. Do you know how the Shogun of the Dark found the gold mine before the government? Because of someone who gave him that information. Somebody who was the leader of the Yamashiro ninja team.
Himuro Gemma.
Oh, him, yes.
That can't be the truth. He's already rotting in hell.
Not quite yet, boy. He is still alive. And you will meet him soon.
Yeah. It's the sharpshooter crisis. Back on that Black Knight shit. Stop perpetrating, imitating the real when you're faking. You gon' find your fake ass in a real situation. Heart racing, bullets blazing, no escaping, and they coming ASAP. You won't have to be patient, and you won't be a patient. You just be a memory. Them hollows hit your memory, leaving your brain simmering. Frontin' like you're hard when you're sweeter than cinnamon. Your whole squad is fraud, pretending to be militant. Dust you off and lead a pose lost like Gilligan, and return to the darkness till it's time to kill again. My committee is homicidal, we murdering rivals. Creep with assault rifles, leave you holy like Bibles.
The city in the sky, the knave of hearts, and other bloodthirsty sky pirates take flight. A place a young woman escapes death by telling adventure tales for 1,001 nights. Deadbolt locks, ice picks, ice cream, dark doormats, culture, skylight. This'll you refrain at a cafe and stop your whistle. I lay my guitar down and shoot it with a shiny revolver pistol. I send you to the x-ray room. We battle ram through your drawbridge soon. That afternoon, you jump from a tall building into a glass of water. Life ain't a cartoon. The Bureau of Justice stated there are 2.1 million people incarcerated in prison in 2004. You can face a variety of hazardous situations with me at war. Hong, I jump up and swat a plane on the Empire State Building like Kong. You're a gambling woman, what do you say? Who's strong? Please, he's the Silver Samurai in Teflon. A boozing lawyer takes on a law firm. Low-flying mosquito bombers at Purple Dawn. The weapons that made Britain. The rains come, and the floodwaters rise in the basin of the Amazon. Smoke in the air after dying, and is resurrected along with hundreds of others in a strange environment. Holocaust.
Guys, I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Battering rams at your barricade, air raid therapy, they're afraid. War paint smear on face, happily stand on the paragraphs. Narrate terrible days, answer me, how does that arrow taste? Chimeras take sharp fangs through armor and drank. Panzer tanks to their flanks, scary nightmarish things. A marriage made where there's flames. Our brigade carries plague across the barren plains, unbearable pain. Weather vanes change, direction they were spinning. Unforgiven long winters, more victims frostbitten. More morticians, horrific stories written. Sitting on the drawbridge of a forbidden fort hidden. Lots of hardships caused by my odd chance. That karma incarnate, artful carnage. These scarred hands know the whole the long lance. Marksmen at the farmland bar dance. Sir, an arc.
A voice interrogates aliens and captures and probes their weaknesses. Obedient till death, shadow warriors, the fall of the temples, heretics and hitmen, hunted priests, holy mutilation and sequences. The machine that changed the world, the darkest jungle, you lost this. The dark metropolis, an explosion ignites pretty. Between the rhyme there are 1,000 shadings. The devil in the white city, heavily mixed down the album. His word is the law, exploring the legend of a real giant ape. The Gigantopithecus, prehistoric Gigantopithecus. You are in the skull island of King Kong. The world is not what it seems to be. Granted, your crime was undone by bad luck. The heavy, unhealthy dragon, death in the dark, the hooded killer, the hidden shade of arms, the stealthy assassin. Their battles take place on some of the most rugged terrain in the planet.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell. I'm telling you, fellas, you're gonna want that cowbell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
You were captured by an organization and imprisoned in the mutant concentration camp. I was an accomplished swordsman, horseman, and athlete, and now stand where it is raining in the dam. Enough nuclear material for dirty bombs. Dead girl, mutant zombie, the death and anarchy roadshow, the California songs. In the hallway, a gunfight with Hans. The Imperial Guard, the great statue that collapsed in an earthquake. The Colossus of Rhodes, it was made of bronze. While you were out with Dead Girl, you got arrested. Ocean breeze, gateway infested. I'm not interested. Ulysses' bloodstone desperate. The testament, I'm dressed in bulletproof vested. An innocent woman says thank you with her dying hand. Breath kid, aggression, Atlas arsenic and Old Lake message. Hawkeye westerns, Firestar session. The fallen angels' weapons. As I mature, my mutant powers manifested. You are amongst the few MCs that managed to escape the massacre. Shortly after the war fiasco, I laugh at the bones of skeletons.
Yo, 1, 2. Yo, my poetry is something of another galaxy. I unfold as a supernovas, raise life up from the anarchy, resurrect the casualties of out of this world entities. Take the universal wisdom stored in your memory. Like Siddhartha, I'm everything, in tune with all frequencies. My parallel existence trails like a shadow, secretly duality. Projected geometries, what's challenging. Meditate, cross a bridge of light at the fastest speed. I plant the seed of the lotus, my crown chakra and focus. Stretch out towards the sky, high in the summer's solstice. Thunder forces are certainly the work of the father to Hercules. Lightning movements of Zeus light up and burn the trees. Hyperboles make you think that we lack substance. I murder MCs just to show them I'm no one to fuck with. Frozen instructions made you fall victim to my napalm. You better watch your step, here's the 100 pace palm. Yeah. If I cry, you die, there's no need to retry. Minds like a lit fuse, watching body parts fly. Heavy thoughts soar, watching dead stars collide. Stand at attention, I'm posted while on recline. Recharge dead batteries, spitting out acid. Rattlesnake in your midst, fighting all bypasses. A thief still remains, always is to blame. Hearts on a string, getting snatched like a chain. Shine like the claws of a comic book character. Heal my own wounds, I surpass all barriers. Frostbite your mic, leave your face in spite. Years of hard work, distinguished lifetimes of strife. Visions of a virus, flesh eating with a knife. Flip through the pages to the ending of the fights. You wish for a new twist, I've known how it ends. Starting with the ink that spews from my pen.
Long Beach ruffians, lump and smack you in hip-hop. We in the darkest, lump and smack you in hip-hop. North Stars, lump and smack you in hip-hop. Tropical birds, Long Beach ruffians, lump and smack you in hip-hop. Newspapers, zombie in the darkest alley. Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl. Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl. Zombies cooped up in the cottage, big chimney fist. 13 evil bandits robbed the widows. I hit Victoria over the head with pillows. He had a toy pistol and cotton for a beard. The place will buckle, my pistol wrapped in today's paper. Hitchcock caper, you come to the wall of barrels. Apple hit the arrow through black rapids, that's narrow. Lena Horne's eyelash, snowflakes, the warhawk, swamp cyborg. I cut him down with the 12 gauge. Front page casual day at the power plant. Red spider chick cocked the 380, who knew? The beautiful young lady danced without her shoe. I rubbed my knee 3 times, call it like Mr. Bedrock. How I slit a throat in the chapel during crusades. $60 and get naked fast. I always dash with the cash, Alakazam, Alatopaz, Dirty Zosvid, Caliban Tars, heavy corruption, famous Red Cliff battle, swore left the place a construction yard. Bust the guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl. Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl.
Yeah, bust your gun, nigga, represent your clique. Bang like the blood, nigga, walk like a crip. They want beef, nigga, let them all trip. It's a Mac in the back with a fully loaded clip. I sip a brew, this a dude. I cracked the young nigga in the head with the Mickey 22. Then bust the nigga in his jaw, who wanna jump raw? My sword off, shotgun above the law. Hit the block, let the beat bump loud. It's the banging on star featuring my nigga Ward Cloud. Yeah, West Coast shit, Long Beach, Compton, West, LA, and Inglewood, bitch. Who wanna brawl? Fuck around and catch them all. Put the gat to your spinal for your final curtain call. Make your London Bridge fall. Make a big nigga real small.
We probably all together on different types of beats. York Star music is hard as concrete. We regulate the airways from New York to Long Beach with different types of sounds, and that's just underground. With words of wisdom for the world to hear. Never disappear until the smoke is clear. West Coast vibe, North Star drive. All your funny niggas better lay down and die. We generate the energy that pierce your ears. Wipe away your tears and kill all your fears. Miko's here to revive the whole sphere and take y'all niggas out the atmosphere.
Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl. Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl.
Hey, you know where I'm from, and if you don't know, check the slums. I'm from where niggas carry guns and stay on one. Who wanna brawl? I'm the sickest of them all. I'm the realest you ever saw. In my tray, side to side seesaw. I grip my balls when I floss. This is for all my dogs in my loaf. Twisting on 100 spokes. Who dealing that dope? Making a G an hour. Pushing the Eddie Bauer. Making a killing. I'm willing to get on the block and serve. Pushing them birds. A West Coast killer beat. Bitch, you heard?
Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl. Bust your guns on my West Coast niggas, we coming through. Represent your neighborhood, your set, click, or crew. Sip a brew, hit a few motherfuckers dead in the jaw just for looking at a West Coast soldier who wanna brawl.
Prophets of the apocalypse, as above, so below. We foretelling, repent for your sins. Stagger unsteady, my mind soaked in gin.
Gun, pardon me, but does this flight continue to Albuquerque? It's just another square on the calendar, burning a curtsy. Infernal suggestion universe, the darkness, Aphrodite, Witchblade. You Thanksgiving turkey, the graveyard despite me. The spirit of Teo, Tomb Raider ride for weapons. The door zombie stepped in, some 7, you regret collection. Time goes inside the mind, leaving the room, I sweat the lady. Who are you? You are some kind of religious freak. What manner of creature? You or me? I'd like to stay and shoot the breeze. Broke the sound barrier, Mary Scary. Owly Owl, Harlequin Valentine, Boston Terrier. My razor uniform is the moon when it's born. Up north in corn, one-way ticket, it's country like scorn. Teams made it unicorn. I am complete, the judge of man has chosen demon miscalculation. Then I shall take your hope deep underground to discover the village.
Reservoirs of burnt out stars, center of the universe, dispersing blades of fury, come equipped with a swift style that shows no mercy, absorbing endless misery. My face displays the tragedy. 7 raised lights, me bearers of the hidden darkness, from forbidden realms, unseen dimensions, casting curses. Mystic adapter, code scholar, starry messenger, chaos sorcerer, brought the torch of falling into order. Divine revelations, fires burning in my eyes, dancing trickster, hold the elixir, desire of the wise. Declared insane, deranged, unknown and unexplained, induced in madness, start to recite my quatrains, aligned with the grandest plan. I'm Comte Saint-Germain. My thoughts travel backwards, spread out and expand. Grand architect, cabal of intellect, dark enchanter, mumbling coherent verses, aftermath of disaster. Ascended the Garth, hidden master, secret chiefs, ordained which high priest took flight, now deceased. Transcendence through the elements, flooding bloody retribution, delusions of persecutions to the day of execution. Twisted cobras entwined round my star, visions from the past that kept skeptics disputing. I'm the breath of Rasputin, and broken angel wings buried inside the scrying crystal. I'm Kimlah's pistol embedded in my skin tissue. Raw darkness at noon with reflected prestige. Express these complex techniques of ecstasy. Hypercosmic sun worship, we blazing stars. Eccentric and bizarre, 1,000 battle scars.
Templars from dark side of the moon, spit the technology of the gods in the serpent of plume. Universes get tuned. The Lord swallows galaxies, the earth awaits colossus catastrophe. Another worldwide flood, 97, 92 BC, Orion prophecy, Lord Orion. How Atma speaks in our 16, pay the cost to get my point across. The lost sheep, dormant speak for Mercury power, Vimanas, Arc of Tutankhamun, hidden within the Sphinx, a blessed speech, essence preached through the emerald tablet, thoughts ratio, scarlet thread, supreme mathematics, secret gates of all knowledge. The 4 Kumaras with force of the fathers, return to ancient wisdom, the 18 sitters, bend light in the prisms, the zeitgeists have given, consciousness expansion, brothers catching headaches, what, you need aspirin, silent weapons for quiet wars, we assassinate beyond the mind control of drones, Manchurian candidates burned at the stake, like Operation Paperclip and Nazi scientists working for NASA for years on crazy shit, raising fists for JFK, Martin Luther King, fuck Division 5, the FBI, illusions of sea, stupid sheep, might as well have jipping plans already, no need you stare at the tube so much, your braided spaghetti, the sages is ready, build a megalithic architecture, walk forth across the arc of the heavens, the gods is 777, fuck the CIA, and MK Ultra don't work on the sages.
Said to the prophets there would come an antichrist who would promise peace but deliver only apocalypse.
We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime of rap alliance. Watch your demise in a hideout.
Rock, crush, a German suplex, watch fire slide out.
I'm from a dark gothic world where they built no prison houses. I'm the fear
Pierce's most wanted. I cut with precision, a long sword. Many types of blood from your chest giving fountain. You should not have come here, and you go no further. I throw a king in the ocean and commit murder in front of an observer. The Alliance is taking the stables, Rumble Armory, a ship's cables. There are wooden plates nailed down to the table. Know that my heart is black as sable. In warfare, you must take the moving hill. You are contesting the hill, and I will eat until every planet is devoured and I am filled. Struck by no mercy, you lost the red armor base. Where in the woods saw another enchanted dinosaur race. You need healer and tank. Last night I killed 2 local spies by the riverbank. Sleepy old man, I move like a RoboCop Conan. You found I have not come here to hold hands. The dastardly cold man, the tallest ram from the Brawlers clan.
We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout. We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout. You shouldn't test me, address me as your excellency. Cop tried to arrest me, you'll never get the best of me. Destiny and all the greatness is waiting for me at the top. I see all these fools, yo, it's sad to watch. Can't hold me back, yo, I can't stop. Prepare, knocking down columns and towers. You falling from power, fuck all of you cowards. Here's my concept, barbaric conquest. Back off the mic, yo, cause I'm next. With a Doc-Ock tentacle, I slam you up against the wall. The city will fall. Thieves robbing banks, sticking people up at the mall. Miguel O'Hara ain't here to save you. All you rappers ungrateful. Been putting out good music, yo, where's my appreciation? Better start relating, bitch. Make my way through the galaxy quick. You mad at me quick? The rap addict. Can you believe that shipment needle took a hit off the split? We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout. We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout.
I seen 1,000 suns open the window to my mind. Born standing up, my dark materials entwined. Looking through the spyglass, my knife's not so subtle. Slice through the whackness, revisions of the Hubble. Repulsed by my actions, morally unstable. Like Snake versus Crane, I put the truth on the table. A horrible creation, spawned from isolation. The Silver Age revival caused turbulence across the nation. Tales of suspense, the Golden Age destination. In the final chapter, kamikaze's devastation. I wait for an opening to breach the separation. I rip lies apart like air deprivation. There's a dark recess in the corner of my mind, intersecting a void where my heart combines. Merge with my conscience in a compound of hate. Aligned with the thought that I can't consolidate. Reinforced by the fact that my soul's a separate thing. Embodied by the struggle man deals with every day.
We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout. We're the American poets, 2099, similar to super villains leading a life of crime. The rap alliance, plot your demise in a hideout.
German suplex, watch spine slide out. Oscar nominee MC stuck to my hatchet. Holocaust. Novocaine. Professional. The American poet. The American poet.
Boy Scouts had to find and put out your campfire. Norman Bates told someone I was psycho, but that's alright though. To thrust a pointed instrument into your heart, where did the lights go? I hang around on
buildings, swatting planes. No, a T-Rex is related to a chicken strange. I disengage a chest frame plane with the pain of an arrow in flame. I'm the sunset to sunrise when the night owl spies its cretins. You're only Hawkeye, I am the last of the Mohicans. Rome gladiators regarded blood as the ultimate energy drink. Don't even blink, your brain will show no activity and you will sink. An exhibit of paintings, a blonde woman riding a unicorn, a wolf howling in front of a full moon. I was born from a future war. Marvel the mutant Colossus, living organic steel uniform. Tricky like the mutant gambit, you find New Orleans shadow there, intruder door. The average human heart beats 60 times a minute. My skill is infinite. There are 20 species of piranha in the Amazon River, so don't get in it. It is the people who will learn to respect the rattlesnake. Zombie off of Lace Lake, the werewolf coyote, he escaped wooden plate. I have very limited eyesight to damp ram's wire. There are more than 28,000 different species of butterfly, but in Spain there is the madroño butterfly. Plus, it is a vampire. The Holocaust, the Holocaust, the Holocaust. The hole in the sky. 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 Igloos are made of ice, but in fact are very warm. The poison of a brown recluse spider bite in a dorm. Plenty Marines were sent to a remote island to find evidence of a government UFO cover-up and an alien out for revenge. Friend, a few wolves can bind in, bring down something as heavy as 5 men. I know 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ lived. A spitting cobra's venom, ocular to binoculars, leave your eyesight sick. Mega science, superhuman power, Nighthawk, Night's Wing, drill you. My rhymes take you to outskirts of town and fucking kill you. There are vampire birds in the Galapagos. Vampire finches peck holes in other birds. Discover lurk, but though I spit another word, least of the herd, I are not scared easily. A fucking box jellyfish stings. Anti-hero, the gun on ice, planet zero. I disappear, yo. MC so badly crushed that he was losing a cup of blood with every heartbeat. A dark mystique, you are thief. A live threat, I'm high-tech. Clever, imagine Egypt's warrior king, the eldest dragon. Something made of pieces fitted together. You beheld assassin, your jaw was damaged and you fell off the planet. A series of surgical steps followed in a regular order. The killer moth, kids, no reporters. In fact, tonight, black or white, arsenic, molecular torture. To your ears, the swamp appears an ancient reptile that has changed very little in the last 60 million years. A giant alligator in the world's tropical waters, dragged into the river, jaws slammed shut, with behind them the force of a truck. The 2,000-pound bite, who's found in sound sight. Be alive under the lake for days crushed. Plus, the Holocaust never gave up. I'm abrupt and trust. I represented the Wu-Tang Clan. What? I'm Holocaust. A dark, deadly spider crawling in your toys. Boys in New York, there are 9 rats to every person. Dismal my noise, red heavy curtains. On the 31st of October, ghosts and spirits roam the world. I drink 600 times my body weight in blood and often all from your girl. A store held captive by armed men. Ghost hosts of tyrant stripes, and no one is sure why scorpions glow under ultraviolet light. The hole in the sky. The hole in the sky. Eyes are 10 times more sensitive to light. Are you scared of things in the night? I'm from the dark city there, dynamite ignites. A psycho diver, keep a white and red spider. Sinister night prowl, down by the river creatures. Rib cage resembles Wise Owl. A leather-clad Norman with a sawed-off shotgun hunts outlaw bikers in a barren future. I'm Holocaust, hell-flaring shooter, high-tech in the despair of troopers in I West. And beware of cruisers, I'll beat you down and set you on fire. Unaware of looters, toxic jaws like a Komodo dragon. Harbor jeans sagging. He looked like a man with a foot in the grave, a style unimagined. Your car goes into the lake, most likely you will drown. Crashing down, causing your vehicle to sink and fill with water. Collapsing, trapping and drowning you, while at an especially dangerous hour at night. In deep water, bloodthirst, I creep harbor. Marvel like a man lost in the shiny marble Philippines. Centipede future, information age, computer graphic imagery, blind timing, injuries, centuries, the rich and the foolish, a stitch hand to shoeless, a glitch scan of mutants from risk, stand abusive, betwixt romance with students, my witch clan from ruins, swift as a mule kick, I'm sick as cancer fluid, damsel flies, I rise in 1897, Bram Stoker wrote Dracula, crawling out of New York sewers, alligators, Encyclopedia Britannica, the hardest crumble, alien robots find time, finishing my slaughter goodbye. Why bombarded jungle, find dinosaurs turning to a valley to escape from meteors and a diminishing water supply.